Well, I'm sorry about that interruption. Welcome back. And I'm at the other end. I made it through. And I need to throw this switch before anything else happens to
Reset in
me.
progress.
Oh, power output back within normal parameters.
Now I got to scan this
Plenty
head.
of energy for the scan. Nice moves in there. Just watching that was giving me a cardiac. Jack, looks like everything's back up and running.
Affirmative.
Grab a Fury and head for the depleted dig site. I'll fill you in on the way.
I've located some intact command modules. My scanner should be able to pull the drive data.
Good find. With any luck, the data clusters are still intact.
Direct connection established. Synchronizing data stream.
Nav data purged. Kronos uplink lost. Executing last known command. Collision detected. Damage report. Unavailable. Lower limbs non-ambulatory. Upper limbs non-ambulatory. Excessive command feedback. Critical failure. All systems. Shutting down.
Good night.
Well, that was certainly
I hate the
horrifying.
processing on. It's the worst part of the whole game, in my humble opinion. I hate it every time I go through it. I'm shaking so bad now. And now she said grab a Fury and go to the depleted. I think she said the depleted dig site. Let me check and see if it's in my pewter. Whoa.
En route to the depleted dig site.
Good.
Depleted dig
When you
site.
get there, you'll need to aim the sensor array at the anomaly. I'm heading out to rig up the transponder.
I thought we agreed that you'd stay on board the station.
Sorry, Jack. I need a direct line into the lathe systems to siphon the power supply.
Liv, the plasma lathes have already malfunctioned once. That's extremely dangerous.
Relax. I double-checked the failsafes and I've shut down the main relays. I'm following protocol to the letter. Mostly.
Confidence inspiring.
I'm going to pick up a couple of these CubeSats while I'm down here that I lost.
Well, Athena, can they handle it?
According to my analysis, if a Series 10 android were upgraded to Dr. Patel's specifications, it could adopt a modified version of the Echo Project OS with a success rate of 83.6%.
Good enough. All right, folks, there you have it. I want 50 of these upgraded Series 10s ready by the end of the week. They won't hit the metrics that we've been seeing from Echo 1, but he's been blowing away our Echo Arena prototypes by... repeat that figure, please, Athena.
Echo 1's cognitive performance rating has exceeded the top-performing Echo Arena android by 326%.
Right. The
Oh,
10s don't
there's
need
one.
numbers like that to impress the USN. We just need to give them a taste. If they're buying on the 10s, then we've got them by the balls for the 11s. Let's get to work, people. Athena, end recording.
There's two. I think there's two more, but I don't know where they was at. I gotta go catch a Fury. There's one up there. I think that's one I just activated, though. And that one, too, I think is one I just activated. If he's flying. I guess I'll go grab my original Fury. I never even checked the container fields yet for these CubeSats. I'll do that at the end of the game if I'm not so bored yet by then. Oh, there's a couple down in there. One or two. There's one right there. I think there's another one down there too. I think. That sure looks like one down there too. Where did this one go? Gotcha, my little friend. Right in my face. Thank you. Monitors container hopper during restocking procedures. I don't know if that's one down there or not. Sure looks like it. No, I don't think it is. I think that's 3 of the 4 that I had before they so rudely took them away from me. I don't know why this game crashed. It's never... I've had Lone Echo 2 crash. It crashes all the time. But I've never had Lone Echo 1 crash. As a matter of fact, Lone Echo 2 won't run on my newest computer. It won't run on the i9, the Core i9 computer, but it will run on the my other computer, the Core i7. Go figure that. The only difference is the processor, because I got the same memory and everything on them, each one of them.
Select your destination.
Well, where did she say? Depleted dig site, I think. That's what she said.
Destination, depleted dig site. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
10-4. Whoa. There we
I've
go.
reached the depleted dig site. Are you in position?
Just arrived. Go ahead and bring it online. I'll manage the power supply from here.
Affirmative. I'll activate the site's generator.
Right. Just make sure you've completed all your other tasks before you get started. This scan could take a while, and I'll need you there.
Reboot the generator. Chronos 2 interior. I got 4 out of 5 on it. And exterior 5 out of 9. Primary dig site 5 out of 6. I did better there than I have, I think. Depleted dig site. There's 2 here. Container field 0 of 6. Well, I don't like that. I haven't checked the container field. 3 of 12 in general everywhere. So there's 2 here. I got to remember that. Okay, generator. You've met your match. If we don't crash.
I'll need to reboot the generator before we can proceed. The site's generator is still in working order. I'll get it up and running.
Good. That should bring the sensor online.
Dig site generator online. Core samples processing. All systems nominal.
This site's generator can only power a few systems at a time. I'll need to make sure its power junction is directed towards the sensor array. I'm scheduling these drills to be transferred to the primary dig site. Keeping them at the depleted site is a waste of resources.
Really? You're doing that right now?
Well, we need to do it sometime, Liv.
Yeah. What I said.
This junction switch should allow me to adjust the power flow. Power rerouted. Liv, how are your energy readings?
So far, so good. Head to the sensor and bring it online.
I admit, I would have never considered using our geological sensor this way. It is highly unorthodox. Sensor reached.
Look for the main control console. You should be able to activate the sensor from there.
Sensor powering on.
Confirmed. You'll need to rotate the dish so it faces the anomaly before we can get a clear reading.
Signal's getting stronger. Sweet.
Jack, it's
Oh.
working. The signal's getting stronger. Keep
Oh,
going.
no, I can see it. I know it's getting stronger, Liv.
The array is
Oh,
now
100%.
pointed at the epicenter of the anomaly.
Locked.
Perfect. Give me a minute to process the data. What the... Jack,
Ruh-roh.
what happened? I
Well,
lost my connection to the sensor.
Energy spike from the anomaly. I think it blew the fuse.
Shit.
oh,
Those sensors are sealed before deployment.
that's not necessary. Uncalled
Okay,
for.
you'll need to cut through to access the fuse box.
Your swear monkey has just overflowed. Stop it. Just stop it.
This has to be against protocol.
Well, I find it's easier to get things done if you think of the field manual as guidelines rather than regulations.
You wouldn't believe all the stuff we bypassed when I worked at an industrial food processing plant. I wouldn't do it without permission, and I wanted to make sure that I had witnesses. So,
The filament popped. We'll need a new one.
There should be plenty of spare fuses around. Look for a replacement.
stay there. I think I've been here before. I'd opened this once.
Power level stabilizing.
Good. Let's get the sensor back online so we can finish the scan.
Sensors back online.
Connection established. Now we just need to realign the array.
Signal synchronized. Scanning inner horizon.
Liv, array is realigned. Can you confirm? Liv, do you copy?
I think it worked, Jack. I picked up something on the oscilloscope. I'm patching the audio through. Do you hear that? What the hell is this? Ah!
Liv. Olivia.
Jack, I need you. Find a Fury transport and get back here now.
This is the part I don't like. Another part I don't like. Whoa.
Select your destination.
We're going to go watch her disappear. Again. On my way, Liv. she is.
Jack! Over here!
What are you doing out there?
Oh, thank God for you. It just switched on.
Captain Rhodes, sitrep, please.
The automatic release protocols aren't working. I'm wedged between the trolley and the rail. Can you see a way to get me out?
No, not really.
Negative. It's trapped beneath the cowl.
The access cover. If you cut through the bolts, we can get a look inside.
There.
If you cut through the panel.
Anomaly detected. Proximity alert.
Jack?
The pulse knocked out my cutting tool.
Jack!
Rebooting.
Look! The anomaly is changing. What the hell? Jack, are you seeing?
It's here.
Incoming,
Liz.
Jack! Cut the panel!
Olivia, everything is going to be fine.
Station hull compromised.
That wave's gonna hit us, Jack! That's it! Got it! Shit! Come on!
Here we go.
Liv? Liv, do you copy? Are you all right? Hera, locate Captain Rhodes. Nothing.
Proximity alert. Proximity alert. Proximity
Hera.
alert. Good morning, Echo One. It is encouraging to see you have finally recovered.
Hera, what happened? Where is Liv?
Station has suffered extensive structural damage from the debris field. My program was forced into hibernation mode shortly after Captain Rhodes' departure.
Departure? Where did she go?
Captain Rhodes did not specify a destination. However, the captain did prepare an emergency beacon. You will find it nearby.
Emergency beacon.
Wow,
Got
why
it.
did she
I'll have a
leave
look.
me? Could that be? Right here? Yep, of course it is.
Mayday, Mayday. Titan Command, if you're out there, this is Captain Olivia Rhodes. Kronos 2 is lost. Say again, my station has been compromised. We were hit by a debris storm caused by the arrival of an unknown vessel in our sector. Damage is catastrophic. Honestly, it's a miracle I'm alive. I'd never have made it if Jack hadn't cut me free. But he won't reboot.
Yeah, I'm
He's
here.
gone. I can't stay here. Main power's offline, we've lost atmosphere. Radiation levels are climbing fast. I've no choice but to take my chances aboard the unknown vessel. It's a long shot, but if there's any hope I might be able to survive on that ship, I
She
have to
went
try.
to the. She
Titan
went to the
Command, if
alien
you're
ship.
receiving. Hell, if anyone's receiving, come find me.
Hera, are there any Fury transports still operational?
Affirmative.
Reroute the nearest transport to the station airlock. I'm going to find Liv.
And so, this probably should end this session. This is probably a good point to end this one. It sure messed up everything.
Hera, open the activation bay doors.
Echo 1, I am obligated to inform you that leaving the station is a violation of Atlas Protocol.
Open the door.
The captain's safety is my highest priority, is it not?
Affirmative.
The captain is in danger.
Then
It is
open the
my
door.
responsibility to help her. Now please, open the doors. Hera, can you locate Liv's transport?
Negative. Sensor network offline.
What if I were to repair one of the satellites?
Affirmative. A single sensor pulse from one of the satellites would likely be sufficient.
Then that is our first stop. Hera, I have a visual on the Fury. Is it ready to launch?
Negative. Detecting hazardous levels of radiation. Fury controls are currently locked in accordance with Atlas protocols. Please activate the transport's radiation dampener before departure.
Copy that.
Shields at 95%.
Dampening field activated.
Acknowledged. Long-range sensor satellite located. Plotting course.
All right, let's go find our captain.
Well, there she is, the alien ship, and my captain is there on board that thing somewhere. And now we begin the fight of the spores. Oh, I hate those things.
Select your destination.
Well, there's only one sensor satellite A2. So, let me check and see. We will go ahead and resume. Well, let's go ahead.
Destination, sensor satellite A2. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
So there is no coming back to look at for ComSat or the CubeSats. I forgot
Hera,
about that.
status report.
Repairs to satellite must be completed before long-range sensors can be restored.
Understood. Hera, what are these unusual growths covering the satellite?
Unknown.
Problems.
Recommend further investigation.
Agreed. Begin new log entry.
Acknowledged.
I'll need to get closer to examine it.
Scan data received. Stand by. Amino-organic compound. Intact peptide bond. Minimal cellular activity. Preliminary analysis. Dormant biopolymer. Origin unknown.
Doesn't seem dangerous. It does not appear to have survived the vacuum.
Recommend performing a visual examination.
Commencing visual assessment. Substance possesses an uneven surface and visible diversity, suggesting it is likely organic in nature. Its sudden emergence in our ecosystem would seem to indicate the substance is somehow related to the arrival of the unknown vessel.
Recommend completing a threat assessment. Advise you establish physical contact with the substance.
I don't want to do that, but
Hera, I've located the maintenance hatch.
Acknowledged.
I'll need a power cell.
Recommend completing a threat assessment. Advise you establish physical contact with the substance.
okay.
Strange. Hera, did you see that? The substance seemed to come alive when the battery got close to it. I think it may be feeding off the power field. I should probably refrain from touching it while in that state.
Well, let me go find some that isn't. You want me to touch it? Here we go.
A fibrous texture. It does not appear to damage my exoskeleton. It seems safe enough to touch, at least in its dormant state.
Interaction logged. Investigation complete. Logging all observations of the biomass under the heading Unknown Biological Threat.
Very well. Let's see if I can get this satellite operational. Curious. Labor units are designed to maintain limited functionality, even after suffering catastrophic damage. But this unit appears to have ceased all internal functions. It is beyond recovery.
Don't touch that stuff while it's active.
Battery locked in. Hera, the power is waking up the biomass.
Advise caution.
Now to switch the power controls to battery backup.
Let's see. That's access. Battery backup. Oh.
This panel is sealed on deployment. I'll need to cut it open to access the power flow controls. This switch designates the satellite's power source. It's currently set to draw from the solar panels. That did it. The satellite is now fully operational. Hera, please begin a long-range sensor sweep looking for any Fury transports.
Acknowledged. Echo 1. Long-range scanners have located Captain Rhodes' Fury transport. Signal originates from within the unknown vessel.
Understood. Plot a course.
Acknowledged. Fury transport ready to depart. Select your destination. Destination, Fury Transport FR-103. Preparing for thruster ignition. Please hold on.
Hera, take us along the starboard side of the vessel. Begin scanning the hull for distinguishing features or markings.
Acknowledged. Be advised. Reducing speed.
What is it?
Possible visual markings identified on hull.
Hold here. I'd like to get a closer look with the Fury's spotlight.
Yeah, you can read that.
I can use the Fury spotlight to get a clearer look at these markings. Hera, could this be some form of writing system?
Cross-referencing against all known written communication systems in the Atlas Interplanetary Database. No matches found.
Assemble a table for lexical analysis. We need to keep moving.
Acknowledged. Re-engaging thrusters on your input. Select your destination.
Looks like a torpedo.
Warning, obstruction ahead.
Yeah.
Searching for alternate route.
Dead end. I can use the Fury spotlight to help Hera find a clear path. Now, there. That passage looks clear. Hera, can you...
Oh, man. Well, I was aiming to end it anyway shortly, so we'll try again another time. Sorry about that. It went down again.